is against me.
What did you get for telling people that they fired themselves?
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend. Jay Blizzy, Jay Black, Sexy Moe, Shani Scott. We are in the building. Listen, before I recap and get to everybody's night, I'm going to let y'all know right now, if you're watching, we got a juicy show. And I never say juicy unless I'm talking about something adult like. We go ahead, what? IG. I'm about the IG right now. Let me tell y'all something. We got thick, crispy racism on the show. I mean, thick, lovely, in your face racism, everything short of the N-word being yelled out. Then we got some dastardly type of deception and lies that I've never seen before, caught on video. I can't believe somebody ain't dead over this nonsense. Then we had the answer to a question yesterday where Shani Scott and Jay Black didn't agree on something. And I know you say that never happens. Yeah, we know it always happens, so it ain't nothing new. Yesterday, I had to review the tape and see who is correct on Little Kim's Watergate conspiracy. On was she feeling herself or was it technical problems?
Dun, dun, dun.
But first, we start off as we normally start off. We'll start in a different order. Sexy Mo, how was your night? Did you get any sleep last night there, Sexy Mo?
Barely.
Barely? You sound Mexican. Barely.
Barely.
What do you mean barely? How many hours does barely consist of?
Like about 2.5.
2.5 hours?
Yes.
So what time did you fall asleep? 3 or 4?
Maybe like 2 something this morning.
Did you have the TV on? Let's examine it. Did you have the TV on?
Oh, that's not the point. I always sleep with the TV on.
Witness, can you please just answer the question? Witness, can you please just answer the question? Did you have the TV on?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I did.
Did you take any medication to put yourself to sleep last night?
I missed the window. Yes, I did, but I missed the window.
You missed the window because you had the TV on, and that's why you missed the window, because it wasn't quiet in your house and you had a light glaring upon you because your TV is probably 70,000 inches wide and long and paws on everything.
It's 75, number one.
75 in the bedroom, and you got the TV on. You got a billboard in your bedroom. You don't have a TV, it's a billboard.
Number 2, I didn't have it up loud. I've never been able to sleep without the TV on, like music or something. It has to be something.
Have you yet gone to the doctors to inquire on a new prescription of sleep meds?
I have not. One day at a time.
Got you. All right, move on to somebody else. Shani Scott, how was your night last night? Did you sleep or did you just work all night?
I did not work.
Very nice.
I did not work. I did go to bed early. However, I was woken up in the middle of the night by my baby girl because she didn't feel good. So I had to go back and forth with her for a little while.
What were her symptoms? What do we have going on over there? If we're allowed to ask. I don't know.
I don't know. She comes in, waking me up, telling me I need to go to the hospital. I said, "What's wrong?" "Oh, my stomach hurting, my legs hurting." "Your legs hurting?"
Your legs and your stomach.
Why are your legs hurting? She said, "I don't know. They're just hurting." I said,
"You need to go to the hospital." Ugh, wow.
You probably lay down all day, you ain't up and move around. And her stomach, I'm like, "Well, did you eat today?"
No, she didn't eat.
I said, "Well, I can't give you any ibuprofen or Tylenol because you haven't eaten. So you got to eat. And then I should give you for the pain." She didn't want to eat. She wanted to go to the hospital. And I'm like, I'm not going up to Baylor for them to tell me the same thing that I'm telling you.
And give you a $20,000 bill.
You got to eat. Yeah, and the copay ain't no joke now because they own different insurance. I'm like, girl, look, if you're not going to eat, if you're not going to listen to your mom, then go back there and get back in your bed, or either you go sit on the couch. Stretch your legs out. I don't know.
So she was all right at the final synopsis. She was fine. Everything was good. She's all right.
I guess so, because I rolled back over and went back to sleep, and she not sitting on the couch no more. So. Yeah, all right. Because I was like, look, I got a headache. I'm tired, you know. Oh, but I did have, okay, yesterday was a good day. Today is going to be a good day. And I still can't thank Mike enough, because I wouldn't have had the phone call yesterday, nor the phone call I'm having today if Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends would have never come to Media Room 360. So thank you again.
You got another phone call. Okay.
Oh, shucks. We like when Shani get phone calls.
So they might be.
And you know what? I got a sale yesterday.
A sale?
Nice.
Walmart?
With the shirt? With the t-shirt?
Ding, ding, ding. You know how
Advertiser. We're gonna have an advertiser start. It's a small one, but I put a small package together for it.
Nice.
Nice. Good. We like advertisers. We like the support.
You were working yesterday.
Yeah, I was working hard. And this other show we're gonna add, Mike, I might need your help with this a little bit, because did y'all watch Ridiculousness?
Yeah. I used to watch all the time.
Rob, what's his name? Rob, Chanel West Coast.
Guy.
The skateboard guy,
yeah. So they want to do something like along those lines. So I'm like, okay, well.
All right.
There's enough content.
$1 at a time. $100 bill at a time. $1,000 bill at a time. Good morning, everybody. Jay Black, how was your night?
Hey.
Boundaries matter. Remember, Jay Black, we have a lot of touchy content today. Remember that boundaries matter. That's what it says on your shirt. Boundaries matter. Go ahead, Jay.
That last line is the most important.
Yes.
Respect them.
Oh, respect them. Yes. We must.
How was your night?
Night, I got a little something going on, but hey, keep it moving. I don't like mixing worlds. Stuff in corporate America. But just keep things pushing. But everybody's healthy. Everybody's good. I'm taking a mental health day today. Sometimes it's good, people. Take a mental health day. Take a little stress reliever. Take a day.
If you can't, take a mental health week. If you're financially secure, take a mental health month. Trust. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes even if you don't have a drug problem, go to rehab. Some of the rehabs are the best getaways you can ever go to. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah, I heard they were kind of plush.
Shout to Greenhouse. You can't get fed better than Greenhouse over there in Arlington, boy. They feed you They feed you 5 times a day. Then you got the smoothie day on Wednesdays. You got basketball activities. You got an indoor pool. You got an outdoor pool. You playing darts and ping pong, and then they give you the meds for free. And next thing you know, you sleep better than you ever slept in your life. Shout to Greenhouse Rehab.
When you get therapy,
wait, you get it for free?
Well, I did because the company paid for it. The rest of y'all ain't gonna be so lucky.
Yeah, like
what's therapy there? Like that's like a resort.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then you got classes all day, which is they're interactive, so they're fun. It's like college, but you don't get graded. You just have to stay sober. So it was a good thing. Like my basketball game had never been that good. Like after 60 days of playing ball every day, I was like, you know what? I don't know about sobriety, but I know my crossover got better. So listen.
And prayers out to Shaka Zulu. I just thought about that. Shaka Zulu.
That is horrible.
He got shot up in the. For those who don't know, Shaka Zulu is Ludacris's longtime manager, music exec from Spotify to the Def Jam years in the 90s. But yeah, he got shot.
All the way back to Radio 1 Atlanta.
Yes, Radio 1 Atlanta. He's recovering. One of the guys, 3 people got shot. And one of them died. That's Shaka Zulu on the right, of Ludacris, obviously. They said he's trying to come out of it, and he should be okay, hopefully. But yeah,
shout out to the info. Was he stable in critical condition?
He's in stable. They said right now he's in stable condition. The one guy's definitely dead. The other guy's is still fighting. So,
wow.
I've never known him to be in any drama at all. But. They said he was in a parking lot leaving the club, and it was only 11:30, so it's not like it was super late. Where generally we always like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, ain't nothing but trouble.
This was in Atlanta.
Atlanta, yeah.
I mean, Atlanta's it's hot right now. Like it's crazy right now.
Atlanta.
Yeah, and I mean it definitely is hot Atlanta right now. Even in the nicer areas like Buckhead, high crime, a lot of gunplay. Lenox Mall right now is like shoot 'em up, duck 'em. You know, it's crazy.
And Lenox Mall is a hard mall for an adorable man for me to walk through. I know what women feel like now. I know what women feel like.
They were stopping you.
It's a high-end mall.
They was catcalling.
What?
They were quick.
But it's
light skin. You're light skin.
Yeah.
Good hair. Hey, that's what they were saying.
Hi.
You trying stuff on? You trying stuff on it? Like, yo, it really looks nice on you. That looks okay. All right. Shout to Lenox Mall.
They're very forward.
Oh boy.
It doesn't matter if you with a girl, with your woman or not. They will, if they see something they like, they twist them back.
What?
Your lips.
I experienced some stuff that
daddy shorts on.
Yeah. Jay went to jail. Jay would have went to jail that day. I'm glad Lady J was with me at the mall. I said, please stand close. Please stand close. Because you think they ice grill and then you ice grill back and you realize they wasn't ice grilling. You realize you were just flirting back by mistake. All right. Let's go. So yesterday we were talking about the BET Awards. We'll get to the light stuff first. We're talking about the BET Awards and how Diddy had his tribute. Yo, that little girl, the more I see her hold that sign up in the front, the more video. Yo, she's straight embarrassing, yo. Yo, I would have been so embarrassed if I was Diddy.
Hold on, let me find out what she's talking about.
Oh, you would be embarrassed if you were Diddy.
If I was Diddy, do you know how embarrassed I'd be that I have a 50-year-old holding a banner up like a pep rally? Like they tried to get her to sit her ass down.
Wait, so you're talking about when Diddy was accepting his lifetime award at the BET Awards, his girlfriend, alleged girlfriend, Young Miami from City Girls, was in the crowd with this sign, and you said you would have been. You think Diddy didn't know? You think he didn't know?
Dog, if he did, Diddy, whatever your drugs you're taking, stop taking them. That is the most embarrassing thing. The fact that the one girl next to her, was that Candy next to her? Who was it that was next to her?
No, that's JT.
Well, whatever her name is, she tapped her twice trying to sit her ass down, and she was just like,
That's my man. You could be proud of your dude, right? You're supposed to be proud of your lady.
Sweetheart, you're in the audience. That's everybody's man. That's everybody's man.
But she knew exactly what she was doing.
But it's embarrassing.
Exactly supposed to be doing.
But it's dumb. You playing yourself. Nobody believes that's your man alone.
So let me break this down. Number one, allegedly, she gets about $100,000 a week in allowance to spend. Right?
That's right? Petty money. That's nothing.
I'm just saying. Number one,
that's $100. That's $100. I'm giving you a month. If I'm Diddy, I'm giving you $100.
Let's break this down. Let's break this down in shopping money. She gets exclusive, passes to his jets, his cars, whatever. Right? Just think about where she came from. Okay. Think about where she came from. She came from the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did Diddy. Everybody came. Everybody's from the mud.
We all got a story. We all got a story to tell.
Just because you're from the mud doesn't excuse stupidity. But go ahead.
What she says. She don't care about the other women. She knows about the other women. She just doesn't care.
Okay. So you still look crazy.
I'm saying this, and again,
that is the ultimate thirst box right there.
About empowerment.
That's not empowerment. That's called being a thirst box.
It's about choices. It's about she's doing what she want to do.
Yes, because she
out here cheating with a bum ass dude who don't do nothing for them, and getting their feelings hurt and crying on the couch every night. Girl,
so I can treat you.
If you want to have fun, go ahead at it.
Just keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. When the rest of them, when we start telling y'all, as long as we taking care of everything, you came from the mud, so don't you think I'm gonna be loyal to you, sweetheart. Now hold this banner up.
The key thing hold this banner up. It's about choices, meaning that she know about his other women. She don't care, and it was her choice.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing to who?
On both parts. You getting played by a 50-year-old because he gives you $100,000 a month.
But she don't feel that way.
But that's the problem. That's the problem. She ain't got no female. She ain't got no female role model to school her. She ain't got no female role model to actually tell her. She ain't got no daddy to say, all you got to do is sit. All you got to do is sit your ass down and stop playing yourself in front of the world when everybody knows that ain't your man.
This is promotion for her. It's promotion for her show. She ain't stupid.
Promotion would have just been promotion would have been just standing up. Promotion would have been just standing up and applauding, not playing yourself like a pep rally.
Think about what the city girls embrace.
Yeah,
if you listen to their music, their lyrics, think about what the city girls embrace.
She absolutely cares
about
a
part of
the
you was
chicks. Of course she cares about the chicks that he's dealing with. She wouldn't be trying to show. She wouldn't. That was her way of trying to claim something. I'm like, sweetie, you can't claim Diddy. Nobody can claim Diddy.
Well, if she want to sit up there and hold up a sign, she got a show out of it. So
yes,
thank God that's not my daughter.
I think that she is playing her. I think she's
Mike, you would feel a little proud if somebody was in like you would feel a little bit.
I would take a bottle full of pills and swallow Ajax if that was my daughter. I would swallow a can of Ajax. And I would take pills and go to sleep for the rest of my life.
So if a chick showed up to one of your comedy shows,
I'd have her removed.
No, you would.
I'd have her dumbass removed.
No, you would not.
Support.
No.
What? If Stacey sat up at a comedy club and put up Go Poppy, I'd be like, Stacey, have you lost it? Give me the Ajax. Give me the can of Ajax. I'm about to swallow Ajax on stage.
I'm here for it. I thought it was cute and funny.
Ain't nothing cute about getting played. That's the problem with these young ladies.
Because she knows.
Why do you keep saying she's not getting played?
Because it's embarrassing. All that fronting that she knows. All that every woman says that nonsense. Oh, she knows what's going on. You know how many times we've heard that story?
The people who I feel bad for are people who
is that young lady getting played.
They're getting played.
No.
Because in 5 years,
like, I know he got other chicks. And I'm all right with that because that's still my man. I'm
remember
him.
Everybody said the same story about Cassie. She knows. And know what? Cassie finally woke up and said, you know what? I'm not playing with this old man no more. And she was
Cassie and Young Miami, two different things.
They the same chick. Cassie has less hits.
No, they're not.
Cassie got less
hits.
No, that's not about that. No, Cassie was looking for the life, the family, and all that.
Yes.
And I promise you,
for that. Young Miami is trying to have fun right now.
This little girl, if Diddy put a ring on her finger, would marry him in a second.
Absolutely.
And she'd have 7 babies.
She would.
So that means, that's just a contradiction. You said she's not looking for that. If Diddy wanted to give her that, he would take it.
Give her that, she would take that
exactly
for the come up. Not because I want to have a family and
y'all got this little girl being a mastermind. This little girl ain't masterminding Diddy. This little girl ain't masterminding me.
I'm not saying that she's masterminding him because he's the one who bankrolls every week. He's the one who bankrolls.
This girl really bragging about 100,000 a month. He spends that in 7 minutes.
A willing participant.
I mean, I take 100,000 a month.
And I'm trying to get you into the mindset of a young lady.
No. I will never get into that mindset. See, that's the problem. We don't let these little girls get into that mindset, and then we sit around as hold on. Let me finish.
Somebody else would do
and then we sit around and applaud this negative mindset, which is getting played by the same dude who's notorious for doing it. And nobody tells that little girl, listen, you don't got to do this because you're not known for anything else except being Diddy's girl right now. That's it. That's all you're known for.
She has a career.
She's a grown woman.
But
she's almost 30. She's a
y'all
grown woman.
Y'all keep cheering that on. Y'all keep cheering that activity on. It's pathetic for other girls to have to see that, and other little girls are sitting there going like, you know what the problem is? Other girls are like, she doing it. She not.
She getting it bad.
She getting bad.
You know what I
In 3 years, we won't see her anymore.
As a 28-year-old woman that's in entertainment, she's making the decision to do what she wants to do.
She's a thought.
So that's all I'm saying.
She's a thought.
I don't think that's
she's a thought. But so what is Diddy?
She's a thought.
Well, what's Diddy then?
I don't make the rules, Shawnee. I just play the game.
What's Diddy then? He an old dirty.
He's not a thought. You can't call him
man. He a thought too. He a thought. He a hoe. He a
nope.
He is
as he gets a lifetime.
See,
y'all get mad. He gets a lifetime achievement award, and y'all want to call him a thought. That's not what society does.
So my
he the one
question
that
is,
keep his old ass keep messing with these.
That's not what society says, y'all. Like, I didn't make the rules.
How many other? No.
Y'all all going.
We're not gonna let that slide through. How many other men has she been publicly with that you can actually put a label on her and say that she's a thought?
She's just a thought. That's what she is.
What makes her a thought?
Because she's for the streets.
Because she's what?
She's for the streets.
Y'all niggas be on some. Y'all be on some BS when it comes to this. She a thought. She for the streets. You a thought and you for the streets. Now.
Okay, so and you hurt whose feelings? Whose feelings did you hurt? I done said that on stage in front of people.
He's choosing to deal with Diddy and all the stuff that come with Diddy, and she is out in the public. And she's okay with it.
This is what amazes me. This is what amazes me.
You won't respect that game. She doing it, and Mike got an issue with it.
No. I'm not. No. What I'm
Rodney says she's definitely a thought. Rodney co-sign, Mike.
This is definitely a thought. But this is the pathetic thing. And in actuality, I feel bad for the girl. But see, what y'all do is y'all want to defend every woman's actions. And what I'm telling you is that what she does is repeat the same actions. And this is why women get played over and over and over, and they don't get respected in the business because y'all applaud a girl who's been doing the same thing that everybody was talking about thoughts before. So if you want to get respected, you have to have your actions be a respectful action.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You can be respectful. Wait a minute, Mo. You can be respectful and do the same and repeat the same pattern, being a respectful woman that's about her business and still get played in the business. Women just get played. It ain't because she's sitting up here taking this money from this man. I'm not saying that that's what I would do.
I know you wouldn't.
That makes her happy. If that makes
I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
Nothing to do with me because she grown.
Because you got a whole nother standard. Now, if you was if you got a whole other standard, so let's call it what it is, because you just proved what I just said. You got a whole nother level of standard that you live by.
Yeah, and I get disrespected all the time in the industry. Always been disrespected.
God bless, and we need more women
in relationships.
And
so do men.
Yeah.
So does everybody.
No, but we talk about women, Mike. We talk about these women right now. We ain't talking about me.
All I'm trying to, sweetheart. When it's over, I hope you're lucky enough to be Cassie and find a dude that's going to be with you. Go get you a Russell Wilson. Run from him. Just like J-Lo had to run from him after the gun got caught in the truck. She ran because she knew in order for my career to go somewhere, I can't be at the club with Diddy and Shawn shooting people in the club. Sweetie, it's not going to end well. It never does. It never does for people who mess with Diddy. Do I need to bring up history?
Bring up history.
No, I'm not, because it'd be disrespectful.
So it was Misa, right? It was Misa Hilton first, Kim Porter, Cassie.
To mess with Diddy. Whether she messed with the mailman, any nigga out here is capable of doing some fuck nigga shit on any given day. It doesn't matter
I'm telling you,
entertainment. It doesn't matter how much money they got, whether they leaving $100 on a nightstand or cashing the app in you and moving money and wiring money over to your account. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, I don't feel bad for a grown woman who's making the choice and decision with all the cards on the table to do what she want to do.
On to the next
all
one.
right, now the Little Kim Watergate situation. I hate to admit to this. I agree with Shawnee. The battle was it technical difficulties or was Little Kim stunting? I saw technical difficulties.
I saw technical difficulties.
I saw her talking to the mic, and then she was like, uh-oh, it's not happening.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay. And then Diddy was like, because the reason I think it is because the second person, like Shawnee said, when they started, they had technical difficulties. Now, I do agree with Jay Black that they hired the same sound crew from Virgin to do the BET Awards. I do agree that whoever is doing the sound check for Versus is doing the sound check for the BET Award.
Yes.
Take that picture of Lil Kim down. I love Lil Kim, but
she was supposed to be rapping right there. That's why I'm showing. Instead of her part was going, and she's standing there. She thinking she Michael Jackson right there. Like, oh, y'all.
She was gonna start doing the robot because her mic wasn't working. So she was like, okay, I got to do something to entertain them. This TikTok going crazy of me, everybody mimicking me doing the robot. So gotta love Lil Kim.
I'm glad Mike got to watch her body.
Okay.
Her body had right. Her body had technical difficulty. Yeah.
I don't know who got her doing this.
Talk about Lil Kim. I hate that she did all that to her body though.
I just wish there was a guy in the audience that said, "Go, mommy."
Yeah, but you know what? She had all them surgeries, Shawnee, and then she got pregnant, and that makes it spread even more. And it's nothing
somebody put a picture of her, that picture of her, and a picture of a rotisserie chicken next to her, and I was like,
"Wow,
it's going down."
The internet.
Just trying to tell you, it's going down. And
I love Lil Kim too.
I love Little Kim. I love Little Kim. And then when Kanye did the speech, how does Kanye have a mask over his face, right, and still sound clearer than Little Kim on the mic?
Oh yeah,
like, I don't know.
I mean, but you know who else's mic sounded good? Kirk Franklin and their mic, sound was on.
Because they did sound check.
They did sound check. They did sound check.
They did everything right.
Chloe, her sound was on point. Some people sound
then it's
right.
different vocals because they have to adjust the sound for people who sing and then people who rap. And I think in between they just couldn't handle it.
That's a damn shame, BET.
It was bad. All bad.
All you got is rappers and singers and talkers but I did like Kanye's speech. I think we should watch Kanye.
He was barely breathing.
I actually like the jacket. I thought the jacket, Jay Black act like the event was outside. I'm sure it was like 67 degrees inside.
Was dope.
Them stage lights and indoors is hot.
No, I'm sure once he got off, they was fanning him. He's Kanye. I'm sure he had fans all over him. Probably had a fan inside the damn jacket. But I appreciated what he said, and I thought it was nice. And I think Kanye gets me. I get on his side. I start liking him again, and then he does some Nutty Professor, and I'm like, oh, here we go, off the meds. And then one more thing, there was something else about the BET Award. Diddy nominating
the $1 million for that was dope. He did $2 million. He gave one to Deion Sanders for Jackson State University, so it can continue to get those black athletes to come to Jackson State, and also to HU, his Howard alum.
Yeah, he was throwing out millions.
Throwing million, you get a million.
You get a million. You get a million.
Hey, Diddy, throw us a million.
Throw us a million.
$1 Diddy.
Yeah.
I thought he might.
I hold the hate.
Asthma pump. Who did you think Tam Tam needed an asthma pump? Kanye?
Yeah, you didn't see the mask down there go through his back of his lung, and then he barely was breathing.
Takes a lot for fashion, man. Sometimes fashion hurts. I don't know. That's his thing. That would be uncomfortable to me. I'm claustrophobic. Good morning. And then come to find out, Kurt Franklin had to check somebody in the audience. There's a video of him talking to one of the guys. What his son has a TV show, right?
Yeah.
And it's on whatever channel it's on.
It's a reality show.
Yeah, whatever channel it's on, the CEO was there and they were having a very intense conversation. And Kurt Franklin had his arm gripped up and was giving him a little, but he wasn't like being showy about it. But it was like a stern conversation that you could see they were having. And a lot of people put on their captions. Now, you can't believe it. Maybe they were just talking about Michael Jordan being better than LeBron. Who knows? But
well, I'm not sure if this is the same son that aired his dirty laundry before.
Yeah.
Remember?
It is.
Yep. Aired him, cussing him out, and told him basically, I will beat your ass if you ever do XYZ again.
Do you like Kurt's new face?
Yeah, so
Rodney Perry wants to know if we like Kurt's new face. That face been you.
You
just up on it. I saw it at Fred Hammond's rehearsals.
Yeah, he keeps getting stuff done to his
face. He trying to look younger.
That
I don't know, but like, stop it, y'all. Just age. But you know what? I've been thinking about getting plastic surgery.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
his wife is aging gracefully.
Stop playing, Shani.
I'm getting the plugs for these wrinkles on my forehead. Y'all think I'm playing?
About it.
Hell yeah.
What kind of you do too, Mike? Y'all for real?
Hell yeah. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna get these wrinkles and bags I'm done in my man. You gotta be kidding me. I'm fighting. You go ahead.
Are you gonna
hell
get
yeah.
Get
for the forehead, pop that up, pop.
So let things happen naturally. Ain't that what we always say? Be who you are. Don't be.
I don't know who you've been friends with all these years. I don't know who you've been friends with. I ain't never say that.
That's what you said. There be all Shani. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about doing? You playing, right? What are you thinking about plastic surgery for?
A couple things.
Oh
shoot! I just think the women went too far with the booty shots. I wasn't mad at the booty. I mean, the fact that people were dying, I was like, go to a doctor. Stop going to people in the alleys. Like,
so I had this conversation yesterday at work with one of my coworkers. She's Colombian, and she said over here, because I asked her, I said, do you wear a faja every day? Which is something that a faja, a Colombian faja that holds you in. It's like a compression garment.
Oh, like
this is this big, and her butt is like,
it's a girdle.
So she said that over there is so much pressure because even the teachers in school have these like little waists and big butts, and everybody.
Wait, where's this at?
In Colombia. Yeah. She said everybody has like their teeth done, their eyebrows done, their lashes, and she said if you got like a little bit of fat here or there, they're like, oh, you need to go see somebody. She said the pressure is very it's high over there. She said over here she can just be what she wants and be how she wants. She doesn't have to wear a faja every day, or have to succumb to like the pressure. So she was like, I got a little bit of fat. I'm thinking about lipo. I was like, girl, where? Like, where?
Well, speaking of pressure, ain't no more pressure than when a white woman stands in front of the audience as the governor of a state and basically shouts out white people and white lives.
Oh, yeah, we never played this. Okay.
And has Donald Trump standing behind her. Let me tell you something. We argue about Diddy and the little girl in the front. That's what they want us to argue about. Because this is what needs to be seen repeatedly over and over and over. Play my racist white governor who stands up there and might as well had thrown her hand up and saluted her white constituents in the audience. Do you have it ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, President Trump, on behalf of all the MAGA patriots in America, I want to thank you for the historic victory for white life in the Supreme Court yesterday.
Stop it right there.
Look at how she got
the victory for white life is what she said.
So now can nobody tell us that anything's a conspiracy about the fear of white people being the minorities in 2040 or 2045? Nobody can say it's actually out there now, y'all. The white folk, the white woman done said it right there. They done save white lives. To all our white watchers, we're not saying that you're part of this conspiracy. We're not saying that you agree with it. We just saying it's no longer a conspiracy. It's an actual agenda that's being forced on us. And Donald Trump sat right behind her.
With a smirk on his face.
Like I did that.
Proud.
Yep.
I did this.
I got them people in that Supreme Court. Yep, that was me.
Now we cut the part where Charlemagne actually did Donkey of the Day and actually broke down how in 2040 it will be Hispanics that would be the largest minority, then Black people or Asians, and then white people. I may have the order wrong with the second two. Okay. All they worried about is votes.
So break it down real quick. So how can they try to stop that? So they're trying to say if they by banning abortions that
they said the
numbers, will have more white people in the world.
Well, they say 66% of abortions are happening by white women.
Yeah, by white people. Mm-hmm.
That's their form of birth control. That's not typically what we do. I mean, I'm not saying Black people don't get abortions. It happens, but they use that for birth control. I was Ubering one day, picked up these white folks. And when I tell you they had a whole conversation about the niece getting an abortion, the niece was probably 19, 20. They didn't care that they were talking about it in front of me. They were like, oh, we gonna take it. We not gonna have this bastard baby. And no, and he ain't nothing. He ain't got no money. He ain't got this. So we're setting the abortion up.
But this is what I get, and I'm since we have two women, but they're not white. But I gotta ask white women, white women,
Clearly.
don't y'all see y'all getting played as the pawns doing the dirty work? Don't y'all see that y'all losing your rights in order to push their agenda? Do you understand if I was a white woman, I'd be a little pissed off that this country elected a black man to be the president before a white woman? That would rub me the wrong way. I'd be like, wait a second. We've been sitting here, and then when a white woman does run, she loses the greatest upset in election history.
Yeah.
Y'all are sacrificing all this for these white dudes and their agenda. Y'all know y'all never gonna get repaid back.
Yeah, but they having black babies, so I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do.
So what do y'all like? I don't even understand how y'all don't see the game that's being played. That the guy behind you is on record saying he grabbed women by the vaginas. Proudly said it. And you stood in front of him and clapped it up. So if you clapped it up for that, then you're also clapping up for the grabbing of the vaginas. You're also clapping it up for all the sexual assault charges that he ducked out of and that he paid to get out of. You're also clapping for all those other things. But it's about time. I give you credit. It's about time that you shoved it in our faces so we can't deny it anymore. Not that we have, but there are a lot of people like the Clarence Thomases of the world, married to a white woman. And I don't care if you're married to a white woman. I could care less. She look good. Knock it out. Do what you do. But don't say, you'll sit up here and be a supreme. That has to be the greatest sellout in the history of sellouts. Clarence Thomas, I can't think of anybody who you could put on his level. Your wife supported the insurrection in the Capitol. Your wife supported Donald Trump. She supported the riot, the terrorist act that happened.
Thank you for calling me back. Yeah.
Read that. So the YTs, Mike, the YT women know it. They are doing it in the name of whiteness, and that's more important than having control over their body. So they say if you can save your race in the sense of we're not outnumbered, they're taking there's a bigger picture there, right?
Yeah, I understand that's the bigger picture, but you're going to be a second-class citizen in that whiteness. You always will be.
Oh, don't think that there's not classism amongst white people too.
That is amazing.
They're quick to say, "Oh, that's trailer park trash."
Oh yeah.
When I was growing up, they'd be like, not them whites. They're the trailer park trash or whatnot. So they even look down on their own. They have classism within their own race.
I don't get it. I mean, there's so many other aspects. Like a lady keeps talking about coming for interracial marriages, and I said, wait, you like segregation and stuff back in the day. They can't overturn all this stuff, can they? Like really?
But even up until like the 1940s and 50s, there in certain states there were laws that prohibited whites and blacks from being married. So
there's no way. There's no way. I can't see that in the United States of America.
Do you know how segregated we already are? It wouldn't even take much. You look at the neighborhoods that we live in, and you see segregation all the time. You know when you in a white part of a town or a white part of a city all the time.
True.
Yeah.
I can't name them on my block. In my neighborhood. I guess there's probably 500 people who live here. When we're walking them dogs, I see the same two black people.
And y'all see each other and know.
And nod.
It's the same thing with me. I got two. Yeah.
Now, the white folks that live around here have been very nice to me. I don't know them personally. I just know the conversations that we have while we're walking the dog. So I'm not trying to generalize a whole race of people. I'm just trying to say it ain't that hard to segregate America.
But I'll tell you one thing. Let something happen. Let America get turned upside down, and you'll see how friendly your neighbors really are.
Yeah, because if they overturn that, and that's the thing. That's why I'm like, the whole turning over of Roe versus Wade is bigger than just abortion. Because at the end of the day, you can still get an abortion. It's just the decision is on the state instead of the federal government. So it's not like they just wiped out all abortions. You can still get an abortion.
According to Lady Q, that's next.
The CEO of Dick's is paying, if you work for Dick's and you want to have an abortion and you're in a state that doesn't allow it, they are paying you up to $4,000 to go for your travel expenses and stuff to get your abortion and come back.
And
so
that's because
cannot have it. It's that the power is back on the state. So when it comes to that, that's why voting is so important. Voting in both elections, your local election and then your presidential election, that's important. But if they can overturn this, then they can go back and overturn a lot of other things. And that's the takeaway.
And it affects more than just women. It affects it affects
you
people
too.
of color.
Put this statement.
Tremendously, because it sets legal precedents. I'm telling you.
3. So I'm talking to Lady Q, and I'm saying, all right, I had a pass. All right, so these are the states that got all of these things in place. I said, all right, well, I'm gonna go either move or I'm gonna go to another state. She said, watch, they're gonna make it illegal to even do it, and then it's gonna be anybody that aided you can be prosecuted, and people.
Somebody's already been arrested for that.
So I said, wait, if they do it that way, then that'd be a problem.
Because now you got to get a driver's license in that state or whatever. You got to move. Where you got to move.
But
and
it's definitely going to be illegal to cross states to go to
another state if
you live somewhere. It's going to be a crime.
So are you going to be willing to take that crime to help your cousin get an abortion, or to or is this going to be a bunch of backyard abortions?
But again. We are not the majority that get abortions. This was not put in place for us.
But what's going to happen is
that's a very good point.
Back
white folks in jail.
This was not put in place for us.
But outside of that, what it's going to actually affect, it's going to deeply affect our community as well, because what are people going to do? They're going to go back to before abortion was legal, going to back alley people, paying them, money or whatever. You're going to see death. You're going to see a high morbidity rate. You're going to see a lot of things transpire over this decision.
And if I'm in a legal,
like you said, but we are not the majority. What I'm saying,
well, we're not, but the majority. But it is like 25%, so it is still going to affect people.
It is. Everything is going to affect everybody, but we're not the majority. This ain't even about us. This ain't about us. Because before you get to abortion, they got a whole row of shit in these stores that you can use.
Plan B,
to stop it before it gets to you, because it's somebody nut in you. I'm not talking about the women that are victims of sexual assault, but I'm just talking about regular. You hooked up, you had a one night stand, whatever. Y'all ain't use no protection. Walmart got a whole section full of shit.
Section.
And even before you're gonna try to have a whole night, guess what? It's a contraceptive, it's spermicide and stuff that you can put inside of you to, slow the process down. They got the Plan B. It's like shit that you can do. So
can they ban that stuff? Can they ban a lot of that stuff? Can they take that away?
Well, in fact, they can ban certain things from being sold in a drugstore. There are things like they can even say you need a prescription for Plan B, and it has to get approved. So yes, I'm telling you.
Well, Lady Q got all these theories. I told her she needed a screen.
You can get on birth control. It's so many things you can do.
But this is why.
What up, Ashley?
That's the point to have us talking about this part of it. Don't focus on you can't get an abortion no more, because number one, that's not true. You need to focus on these people, the Supreme Court we have, overturning these policies and things that were already put in place. That's what's going to affect us. If they come back and say, all right, black people can't vote no more, they overturn that. Now it's a problem. So stop focusing on the abortion part and focus on these people that are in power. Find out who is running. What is the belief? Don't just be voting for people because they black, or voting for them because they're a woman.
You need to find out what
they really believe and learn how to exercise their right to vote, so you can be in control of these things and stop saying, well, my vote don't matter. Okay, well then if your vote don't matter when stuff like this come up, don't start with, well, this ain't right, they trying to do it. No.
The scary part. But the scary part is we can't unseat a Supreme Court justice.
Nope, they got to die or retire, right?
and when you can't unseat that, and this is why I say people have to push back against the abortion, because the next step will be church and state, which they're already talking about.
But let me explain let me explain something to you about these, because if we can get the right control, people die. That's all I'm gonna say. People die. So no, we can't vote them off, but people die.
Well,
but if you start on a local level, you're talking about just the simplest, the simplest way that you can get involved. When you're talking about local politics, find out what your local representatives, your council people, find out what their platforms are. Find out what they support.
We too lazy.
It's more than just
whether or not
ain't nobody doing all that. I'm being honest. I'm not doing all that. The average person may be like me and saying, I ain't doing all that research. Who should I vote for and why? Y'all tell me. So y'all put the information out there. The average person like me, in my mind, is not doing all that research to find out what you're running on. I'm just being honest.
And I'm being honest too. That's why we're in the state that we're in. But you will sit up and do all this research to get these bullshit ass videos for us to put up here, but you won't figure out what's best for you and your family.
That's very true, because that next topic. But
we need the videos. We do.
But I know we do need the videos. But it's content.
But we need to be able to have a platform so we can play the videos. We don't need them to be able to come in and say, you know what, we taking all this from y'all. This is us.
Yes, Lady Q. That's what I was going to get on. Supreme Court is already making their separation of church and state blurry in the decision they made yesterday. And I'm telling the gay community, I'm telling all of us. But I'm telling the gay community, they're coming to ban gay marriages. I'm not I'm telling you, that's what they're going to do, because when you have a white man, and I said it yesterday, when you have a white man starting to tell you what God thinks should happen, that's when the revolution has to happen.
A Bible that is written by King James, which that ain't even the first Bible. That Bible was written the way it was written to accommodate what King James wanted. This man that was a homosexual himself, that was molesting kids, so y'all can meet the church and the state. You definitely don't want the church controlling what you do.
They can overturn gay marriage, or they can revoke it. They can just say no more going forward.
But then you got to have, this is where you have to have the ignorance of a Donald Trump as the president. See, Donald Trump did stuff that people said he couldn't do. Like he did stuff that he knew he was going to catch heat for. Like at this point, just speeches from Joe Biden. I don't know what executive orders have to be done, but you got to do executive orders that people are going to hate. And that's what Trump did. Every time somebody told Trump he couldn't do something, executive order. The man had more executive orders than I had Shaquilla shots. Like he just had executive order after executive order. And didn't give a damn what CNN was going to say.
Yeah, he didn't care what nobody thought.
He didn't care.
He got his base.
And he don't care about the church coming in and taking over what's going on with the state, because he don't care. It don't affect him. It affects everybody else, because he's talking about grab people by their coochie and stuff. So is he following your Bible?
What up?
It was so much easier talking about Diddy's little girlfriend. God, it was so much more fun talking about Diddy's.
And Leah Frazier's under the weather. That's why she's not on today. I think she's scheduled. We were shooting for Thursday, but I'll feel better, Leah. But yeah, we'll have Leah on to have any legal aspects that she can add, and sure, it's always ever changing. I don't just see certain things being overturned. But I don't get it.
It already happened. Like it'd be one thing if it didn't happen. It already just happened.
But the whole segregation or gay marriage and like some of these other topics, I don't see it. But I guess anything's possible. Just as USA, United States, we're not supposed to even be in that mindset. But I don't know. It's just hard for me to put my head.
We're not supposed to be in that mindset.
No, meaning we're not supposed to. We're not supposed to be like where we're currently at. But the thought of it even getting worse.
This has always been the mindset historically. So all of the small celebrations that we've had throughout the decades and throughout the years of saying that things are getting better, those to me, those are small band-aids this world in a blink of an eye can flip right back to 400 years ago when we were slaves and we didn't have rights. We didn't have all of these civil liberties or even looked at as human beings. I'm telling you, yes,
because what part of it?
This can happen.
I don't see that. That's hard.
Because you do realize now, y'all do realize that before Columbus brought them slaves over from Africa, you do know it was black people here that was living.
Indigenous.
You do know that, right? They had their families, their communities, and they, you know, they were living, and then that happened, and then they ended up being enslaved too.
I think the scariest thing I watched, you know, I stayed up last night. I'm always watching like Martin Luther King's one of his last interviews when he's in the church, and he's got despair in his heart, and he goes, "I think I led my people into a burning house," because he thought, we got to rethink what we're trying to do with segregation and it's a scary thought that the man was starting to realize that this government is going to may not be changeable. It may not be changeable. The hate that's in there and the hate that is possessed on people who want to control this country seems like it can't be changed. But I don't want to say that, because I think there are people of different races who don't want this to happen. Now, is there somebody or some group that can bring those people together? I don't know. It seems like we're so divided that everybody thinks like all these cats act as if the government is in their favor. We're all going through inflation. Y'all know that, right? Mm-hmm. Inflation ain't just hitting Black and Hispanic people.
No, but it hits us the hardest because of the poverty line and where we are in terms of financial. If you look at the percentage of wealthy people, we think it's astronomical. If you look at the percentage of wealthy people among people of color, it's very nominal.
Yeah, I mean, but when you go to them trailer parks, I'm like, I don't know who y'all voting for, because they ain't coming here to check on y'all.
Lady Q was trying to educate me on something. Well, yeah, in order to be a different rich class and poor class, they got to keep us poor so that they can stay rich, because there's no such thing if everyone is making money. I don't know, something about rich class and poor class. She was trying to break all this stuff down.
Well, their favorite thing is they will call you a socialist when they think everybody should be able to prosper. And the first word they use is socialism. And they'll be like, you're a socialist. No, we're not socialists. Universal health care isn't being a socialist. Universal health care is a basic need that every citizen should have.
But the negative connotation that comes with being a socialist is very easy to group healthcare. You want healthcare for everyone, then you must be a socialist. And because it has a negative connotation, everyone's going to frown upon that.
Should everybody have the capability of having a college education? Yes.
Absolutely. I don't think that anyone should.
We had somebody that was willing to try to put those things in place, but everybody said he too out. He too out.
Yeah, they were mad at Bernie. Bernie Sanders was sitting there going, "This is what killed me when Bernie Sanders was talking." Bernie Sanders doesn't need any of this. Financially, Bernie Sanders is good to the day he dies.
Yeah,
he was trying to tell us, this is what you deserve. I know they have the money. I know what they spend. I know the budget. I know what they do. I know they don't tax Elon Musk the way they tax Shani Scott, Sexy Moe, Jay Black, and Michael Shawn.
Because Elon Musk has a team of people who know tax law in and out. So they're able to legally get him out of paying all of those taxes back. That's why when I hear Diddy has donated $2 million to this college or that college, I'm like, yay. Yes, tax write-off. Like, yes, you need to give away some of that money.
Put Diddy's girlfriend back on the screen. I want to have fun. Put that thought back on the screen. I can't take this.
Carisha alone. Y'all gonna leave like.
Is that her name? I didn't even know that was her name.
Yeah, Carisha.
I thought it was just sign girl. Put the sign girl back up. Can you put her go? Come on, baby.
She loved Diddy real bad. But y'all gonna leave her alone.
I can't take this. I just want people to be happy. Go Poppy. Yes, go Poppy. Go Poppy.
Well, she made her little sign, got the glitter letters on.
So it's funny because Diddy, Diddy used to make him rest in peace. She called him Poppy too.
Oh man. Oh, this is so depressing.
She called him Poppy too. She called him Poppy too.
Who?
And then
Kim Porter
called him Poppy.
Yeah.
I ain't had somebody call me Poppy in a long time. Wow. Somebody called me Poppy. And then things don't get any happier
Maybe he's telling them to call him that.
That's what I said, because in the video, I don't know if you saw during the BET Awards when he had the video montage up and of Kim and was like, I miss you. And she was like, you know, Poppy, you deserve this. And so I chuckled inside. I was like, yeah.
See what you started, J-Lo? See what you started with that bullshit, J-Lo?
I'd be like, call me Poppy. Like
That's what J-Lo started, that Poppy nonsense. What are you doing? What are you doing, Poppy? And then we go back to the ratchetness.
Uh-oh.
I don't know who sent this video. Who's the person who sent this video first? Was it me? Did I send this video first with the baby mom?
Yeah.
It was me.
you do be sending some ratchet stuff. Yeah.
I'm disgusting. This is a daughter finding allegedly. Well, it's a video, so we think it could be a bit, but it's a video, so we don't have to say allegedly, right?
No,
we don't.
No.
Might be a skit.
I don't think it's a skit. I first thought it was a skit, then I looked at it in its entirety. It's 3 minutes, people. 3 minutes and like 40 seconds. So it's going to be entertaining. You got to watch it, and then we can talk about it.
A daughter finds her mom and her baby dad in bed together. Played a ratchet video that I am responsible for sending.
Okay,
Jeez.
so this that I see y'all fucking doing, right? Y'all in my fucking bed. I've been calling y'all all day, and this is what you do with my mom? Is you serious? I know you fucking lying, and you just sitting there quiet. You ain't got shit to say, Mom? Really? You ain't got shit to say.
Really? So you just
No, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on Facebook. I want everybody to see the two right here. What they doing in my bed? My bed.
I'm still your mother.
I don't care who you are. Obviously, you don't care that I'm your daughter, right? You over here sleeping with my baby daddy. This my baby daddy.
I can't.
Because I be at work. I be at work.
You don't.
I be at work.
Like you don't treat him right. What you expect him to do?
You got a whole man and you talk about I don't treat you right?
Oh girl, come on now.
And look at you. You just laying there in bed, ain't got shit to say, right? Get your about my bed. Get the hell out of my house. You too, Mom. Get your and get the fuck out. I don't ever. You gonna get your.
You got me that.
You gonna get your up on my bed. Get the fuck up. Get out. You get your out. Call an Uber. Call a taxi. Call the train. Get on the fucking bus. I don't give a fuck what you do. Get your up out my bed. Get out my bed. No. Get up out my bed. Out my house. Take your.
Right.
No, you talking about you treating my man right. You don't even look at what you're doing with my man.
Wow.
Really? Get out. Bye. Take you know what? Better yet, take them drawers off because them drawers is mine. Take them socks off because I bought that too. Get your bum out. I don't give a what? No, the camera's all in your face. Take my off because I paid for it. Give me this shirt. I bought that. No, give me my You too. Why you still in my bed though? Why you still in my bed?
I ain't going nowhere.
Give me my phone because I paid for this too. That's my
Are you recording shit?
Girl.
Come on, bro. You
really? No, you say really to me, but look at what you doing. Look at what you doing.
Like this. You know what? This should have been kept between our four walls. This ain't for social media, okay?
Oh, just like how you kept this in my room, in my bed, while I'm at work. This is what y'all do behind my back. What you gotta say? What you gotta say? What you gotta say? Don't push this shit out of me. What?
Did you get around?
Did you? Do you ever? Do you ever though?
I ain't got.
Do you ever? Why you walking away? Don't walk away.
You know what? Let's go. She can have it. I ain't even.
No, y'all mother. Yeah, right. Go. Y'all can have each other. Go ahead. Bye.
I'm not for this.
Out the door.
Wow.
Bye. What you trying to stay here for? We done. You done. You finished. You washed. Bye. Bye. No, leave my phone. This is mine. I pay for the bill. Give me my. No. Give me my. No. Get the out and leave my. Take off that shirt. Take off them shorts. Take off them socks. That's mine. Y'all was laying in my bed. What you mean you wasn't doing anything?
She said she wanted to sleep in here, so I let her sleep in here.
You hear this lying ass, right? You hear these fucking lies he want to tell? No. You think I'm boo boo the fool in this? No. Give me this.
Where my daughter?
Why you worried about her now when you was just in bed with her grandma? Really? Really? You ain't say now though. Really? No.
All right.
Well, all right.
All right. Because listen, I'm a comedian. At first, I'm a comedian, but before I say anything, I really, truly feel so bad for that young lady. That has got to be the most horrible thing to experience, to find your mom with the father of your child in bed, and to have your mom reply, not to be "I'm sorry," and not to beg for forgiveness, but to say you're not treating your man correctly. You don't clean.
You don't clean.
You don't clean. So that gave you the right to get banged out by the bed. That gave you the right to destroy your relationship with your daughter, to be with this dude. Like, that is really sad. Mom, first of all, mom with the face got the Tina Knowles hair, but she kind of got the little Tina Knowles thing going on. But mom, you're disgusting. You're a disgusting human being. Like, what is that girl supposed to do? How is she supposed to go on after this to know that she still has to deal with her mom, who's the grandmother of her child, and this dude who's the father? Dog. The audacity for y'all to critique her, to talk about she's doing too much. She's doing too much.
Putting it on social media was too much.
It's supposed to be kept in between our four walls.
We need to figure this out. Not social media putting anybody in our business.
But you know her mama was old because she said, "You got this on Facebook."
You got it on Facebook. You gonna put this on Facebook? Yeah, I want all the aunties to see your ass
on Facebook. Facebook be popping up.
Well, first of all, let's not skip past the fact that she said them drawers mine, them socks is mine.
Oh my God.
That phone is mine.
And it's probably all facts. It's all facts.
She said, "Your bum ass."
She said, "You can walk out this piece butt naked because everything in it I own."
Yeah,
but her energy went immediately towards the dude. Was that accurate, or should her energy have been towards?
She gave energy. I think she gave equal energy. I just don't think. I think she can't beat her mom in real life. That's why she ain't swinging.
Yeah. Like I definitely think that she know that she can't beat her mom in real life because she was doing a lot of talking. Where I think emotionally, I probably would have been swinging on everybody in the room.
Well, her mom said, "You ain't gonna disrespect. I'm still your mother." Like, is it okay for her to hit her mom in that case? Because she said, "I'm still your mother."
Yeah.
Like, she can hit her mom.
I think emotionally, in a situation like that, Jay Black, you're not thinking about you know what's right from wrong. You're acting probably on all emotion, raw emotion.
Yeah. So you could beat your mom down.
Yeah,
you taking it too far, Jay.
That's what I just asked. I just say because she hit her.
Loud and clear, Jay Black. Let me say this.
So y'all saying it's okay to hit a mom? I'm trying to understand this.
My mama's ass.
I said yes.
I'm gonna let you know that right now.
I said yes. Yeah, Stacey, why is it that I thought the same thing? She sounded like a small woman. She sounded like she little. Her mom was thick. I don't think she was gonna win that square off. Yeah, she was a husky chick.
I found the picture of her mom, actually. I found the picture of the mom.
But at the end of the day, Jay Black, you would have to be a woman to understand that I don't care how big you get, you can't whoop your mom ass. You just can't.
So her mom look a little thick, Mike. So you see why the dude may have slid up in that?
Her mom
just trying to get a little.
No, I understand. Well, first of all, I don't.
Body
wise, yes, I get it. But dog, I've done some low things in my life. I'm not
this one.
I literally have never looked.
Research. I was up 5 a.m.
at
This is what
anybody.
I'm talking about. You do all this research to find the mom for this trash ass
Wait,
video.
we need this.
But you don't figure out who you need to vote. Oh my God! This is crazy.
Shawnee, we need this, Shawnee. You can't play both sides of the fence. This is good stuff. Like this is can we just applaud the fact that the man says he's not producing, but he does produce? Can we at least applaud that he's producing?
Lady Q already said that she tell you who to vote for. So we all good. We covered on all fronts.
But if the question is, can you beat your mom up? If you catch her in bed. If you physically have the ability, I'll give you the go sign. Go get it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. I tell my daughters all the time, your ass will never be bigger than mine. Remember that.
My mom has said that.
Your ass will never be bigger than mine.
Imagine catching your dad. Jay Black, imagine catching your dad. Rest in peace. Or me catching my dad. Dog, I'm going to jail.
Yeah. That's a lot of raw emotions, the process.
Yeah. First of all, I'm going to be so crushed. Okay, let me say this. I don't know how crushed I would be that I might have to just walk out. Let me rethink this. Because that's crushing. Like, that's not even like emotionally like you. That is something you can't even fathom. When she's driving to the house, the last thing she's thinking something's going on.
She left work early. Why would she be thinking something going on though?
No, I'm saying once you leave work early and you're going to the crib to go see where your man's at, you think something's up. And then when you see your mom's car, you probably get relieved. Like, oh, my mom's here. And then you walk into that. And the mom had the nerve to have an outfit on. She had some nighty stuff on. Like she planned. Like this was a whole, like this wasn't the first time.
I know Mo gotta go.
Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead. You got to get out of here. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have to go. Today. I have to be a parent and get in and be in the school bus.
Today I got to be a parent.
I started thinking about. All right, Mo. I started thinking about this though. Should you be content if your partner pays for everything? Obviously, she's paying for everything. She pays for the phone. She's paying for the gear. Like, should he be just comfortable in that headspace to be able to say,
yeah, he should behave himself. Like, if somebody's taking care of everything for me, that would make me on my P's and Q's. Like, I'm not screwing this up.
I feel like if it was a girl, they would say it differently. Because he's a guy, I think they're viewing him differently. Because they look at a guy as a deadbeat and a bum.
I mean, it really depends on. It depends on, because if you're in a relationship with somebody that, well, number one, your relationship is your relationship. You really can't worry about what outside people say, because it's the two of y'all in that house doing whatever y'all do. So if it works better for you to bring home the bag to take care of X, Y, and Z, that's y'all business. Don't affect me in my house. That's their business. So I don't think it should be looked upon differently, because if I'm with somebody that I love and that I want to spend the rest of my life with, if I can get the bag and make it easy so we can, go travel and do whatever we want to do, I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say. I don't. So I don't think that, I think where he becomes a bum is that you can decipher between sleeping with my mama and not. It'd be a different story if it was like some chick down the street, but this is my mama.
And that means this was getting plotted. That means this was getting built. That means there was flirting going on. There was phone calls being done. There were text messages going on. Like, dog.
All the stuff that you thought was just okay because she had a feeling about something. That's why she came home. She had a feeling, and then you get there and your mama in the bed.
You laid up in the bed with your mom.
With my mama?
I just don't know who's more at fault. Him, or the mom. Who's more at fault?
Ain't nobody more at fault. They both at fault.
No, somebody got to be more at fault.
I would say I would be more hurt about my parent doing it. Like the dude or the female, I can get rid of you. I can change that relationship forever. Like okay. I can make it so that you just see the kid and I never have to see your face again. I can even make it that you don't see the kid if I want to go to that level. But your mom or your dad is going to stay your mom or your dad.
Yeah, but you ain't got to see him.
That's true. But I'm just saying the person I'm really hurt about is the person who raised me to cross that line. Like you raised me. Like you
could put her in a mental hospital. Like she could be in a really screwed up place, I guess.
Yeah, Jacqueline. It wasn't their first time because they were too comfortable. They were too comfortable chilling.
Yeah. Well, she did. Well, apparently she just wanted somewhere to sleep, and he just allowed her to lay there.
She just wanted. Then you.
Shut up.
That's what he said. You got to create some doubt. He created doubt. So could it be that they wasn't doing that when she walked in? She just had a little nightgown on.
And the reason why people die, and I'm not promoting this, is because y'all two had the audacity not to jump out the bed. Y'all chilled in the bed while she was.
No remorse.
Y'all looked at her like she was doing something wrong for interrupting.
Like she the problem.
You jump up and run, that's guilt, right?
Oh, I regret sending this one. It wasn't the mother. It was a friend. It wasn't the mother. It was a friend. What are you talking about?
Maybe something different. I'm not sure.
Sure. I mean, it would be a different situation if that wasn't her mom. If that was a friend, or some random, that's recoverable. I don't know that I can recover from that.
From your mom sleeping with your ex or your baby daddy. Wow.
You gotta keep
or your dad sleeping with your baby mom. Just saying it, right?
Oh, like I hate to sound real old, but are there no lines that can't be crossed? Is there nothing? This makes me get like Jay Black. You can't trust nobody. Like I can't leave the kitchen to go wash my hands because you in the kitchen with my mom. I would.
I'm like, how did they even start having this conversation? How did this even start?
Oh God! Like how did it at one time she was over there? Somebody did something, and what was the first initial? Yeah, what's that role play look like? Yeah.
All right,
Shani, you the mom, Shani. Mike.
We're not doing no role play. No,
yeah. How did it first?
These mashed potatoes sure is good, Miss Scott. These mashed potatoes taste amazing.
Get out my kitchen, boy. Now I can't even play that role because
you must have seasoned this with the sweat on your forehead, Mrs. Kawhi. Like if somebody hugged your mom and that's your person and you had a kid with the person, you don't look to check what type of hug it is. You're supposed to be able to be like, hey, just keep it moving. Like, all right, I gotta retract my statement about calling that little girl a thought for Diddy. She's not. This mama is the thought. This mama is the epitome of.
This is the problem.
She thinks she's still young though. You can see she still thinks she's young. I don't know how old she is.
Yeah, she still got
Look
that.
at the outfit. This is the tight.
Why can't she wear that outfit if that's what she wants to wear, Jay?
If your grandmother got a little tattoo on her calf muscle.
No, my granny ain't got that. Neither one of them had that. My mama don't have that either.
Grandma shouldn't be having that little short skirt on. What you doing?
What's wrong with her wearing a short skirt?
Short leather skirt.
You gotta make sure you keep her away from your baby dad. You just gotta make sure you keep her distance.
And is that etiquette? Should you be dressed a certain way in front of your, the kids, partners and mates and things like that? That goes along with it as well.
I mean, it's a certain way I dress when people are at my house. If I got people at my house. Certain things that I have to have the girls do the same thing. Make sure okay. We got people coming on, so you got to put on people clothes.
Yes, you got to put on people clothes.
People clothes.
People gonna be over.
Yeah, they say, "What we doing today? What can we put on today? You can put on your house clothes. Ain't nobody coming. It's just girls in the house. It's just us."
Oh boy.
Well, hopefully there's a follow up. I'm sure they're gonna find a girl because I couldn't find her. I want to know what she looked like personally.
What difference does it make what she look like?
Yeah, I want to see what she look like too, just for the hell of it. I do want to see what she looks like. I ain't gonna lie.
Why don't you look up like the Constitution and maybe read that and find out what it looks like?
No, I want to know what her daughter looks like to see if he had a reason to be cheating.
If he had a reason to be cheating, I'm not playing.
Obviously, the mom. Did you hear what the mom said? You ain't cleaning. You ain't taking care of him. Like you heard, she said that.
What they got to do with you being in the bed and get in the kitchen and cook them a meal and clean up the house? I'm working.
The funny thing, she said that she didn't clean, but the room was a mess. Like, Mom, you ain't clean either. Like you just left the bedroom a whole hot mess.
And I hate when those beds are up against the wall. Oh my God. That is like put the bed in the middle of the room.
Put the bed in the middle of the room? That's what
you put the bed up
when you got that padded thing, don't it go against the wall anyway? When you got
the
headboard,
supposed
the headboard.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the mattress, the headboard and the mattress up on
they didn't have a headboard?
Yes, they had a headboard. The headboard was on the wall, but the mattress was on the wall to the side of it. So you can't walk on the other
want it in the middle of the room.
So you can walk on each side of the bed.
Only Shani would notice that. I
I
ain't even peep that.
Yeah,
put that back up there.
Bed up against the wall. Like if you meet a guy and you go to his house and the bed up against the wall.
Oh, it's against the wall to the side.
It's in a corner.
About my bed. Get the hell out of my house.
Your
You
bed
cannot
up
put
against the
your
wall, that's a red flag for me.
Maybe the room too small. Maybe the room
Boy,
just...
then you need to do some change.
Yeah, people do be getting king size beds and be having a queen size room.
Yeah, it's like, what in the world?
Yeah, take them drawers off.
You got a lot of
I can't watch
shoes,
this.
too.
I can't watch this again. I'm so disgusted.
He need the shoe rack too, right? I guess she ain't buying for him yet.
I mean, I guess the closet ain't big enough for something because that room is small. And I ain't knocking it because, I had small apartments too. I wouldn't let nobody come stay with me though. But.
Oh man, that was horrible. And we
So
ain't got no happy story, y'all.
Say?
Wait a minute, what's Tam's comment?
I don't know. Why J Black?
Tam, what's wrong?
Really, J Black? What about what she looks like? I don't know what Tam is. I didn't say nothing light skin, dark skin. Posted before. I don't see what Tam's accent. Maybe that's what it was. I didn't skip your comment, Tam. I didn't see it.
We didn't see it, Tam. I don't know what happened. Then the
Maybe
next
it
story
was
just
the
gets
why.
sadder. I don't even feel like going to the next story. Goodness God.
Well, what's the next story?
Oh man, this thing in Philly happened. I didn't think this happened in 2022 anymore. I didn't think this stuff happened. I didn't think if another person wanted to reveal that you were in a gay relationship that people did stuff like this anymore. I thought it was just, I don't know, maybe I'm naive. I don't think it's a big deal that you're in a gay relationship. I mean, I don't know about J Black, but if I found out one of my friends was in a gay, I'd be like, oh well, I'm surprised. But this man found out he killed boyfriend to stop him from publicly announcing their relationship.
So one wanted to come out, the other one didn't.
So which one? Which one?
I'm gonna take it the one on the
one
right.
with the mug shot.
The one with the mug shot.
The mug shot probably did the murder, and the one with the cap and gown.
I got $50 on the mug shot one.
Well,
damn, man, like
but why? I don't get it. If that's what you like, I mean, it's just like people just do you, because everybody got an opinion. Everybody got an opinion. If you try to live by everybody's opinions, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. Just do you.
Yeah, you just.
But you can't out somebody that don't want to be outed, because if
Okay,
you live in that secret double life,
I'm not gonna be no secret. What I'm not gonna be is
he can be, but he can be. That's his private. That's his option.
What I'm not gonna be is a secret.
You're about to have me defend. The reality is, you cannot. If I don't want to be outed, that's a problem. If you out me, if I want to be on the,
don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. You go do that.
Well, leave me then. Leave me. But I don't need you telling anybody about our relationship.
Well, whatever happened, just deny it. Like, whatever happened to denial? Like, did the guy have videos?
If you're not ready to present who you are, that's the thing. All these fucking representatives, and y'all keep these representatives around for so, not y'all, not you and Mike, but I'm just saying in general, people keep these representatives around for so long, and everybody talk about keeping it real. But when it's time to be real, don't nobody want to be real, and don't nobody want to accept real. If you are gay and that's what you are, just be gay. Just do it.
Do you? Life's too short.
If you straight and you get a girl that everybody don't like, guess what? They gonna criticize you. If it's the most beautiful girl, they gonna have something to say. Everybody got an opinion. You can't escape that. So just do what's gonna make you happy and forget what everybody else said. You got one life to live.
You made it sound like that was so easy to do. If
I don't, really
you know, for that gay community, it is tough. It ain't embraced, and then they black and gay man, and you about to out me? Nah,
it really is.
Nah, I can see that because it's not accepted.
So you guys,
that
what the problem is?
I'm far from it. But I can get the concept because of people. Maybe like someone that you think I am. Maybe you may think I'm that one that's not accepting of gay people. So if you thinking the population of people not accepting black folks coming out as gay, and then now you're going to out me, and then no, that's too much. I can see how that could freak somebody out, because I don't want people to know this huge secret I got, because it's not accepted by mainstream.
I mean, come on.
And the world still knows he likes men. I will say this.
Let me throw this flag. Let me throw this flag for a second. Because I'm trying to have a real thought process.
And I am too. I mean, but that don't freak you out more.
What they're into sexually has nothing to do.
You in your behind.
No,
okay.
What they're into is
and
nothing.
We in a relationship. You calling me boo or whatever it is you saying. But now we can't go out in public together as a couple because of what some other people gonna think.
Obviously, they've been out probably in public. He just don't want to be out. They probably not holding hands.
But what I want to know is, couldn't they just have a conversation where they just break up and nobody gets exposed? Like, couldn't they just broken up?
Apparently, the boy who did the killing is the one that, clearly he has a bigger problem. Something else is going on other than him just being gay,
Yeah, I agree with that. He definitely has the bigger problem.
Came across it because maybe
but was it
him when he was little and he doesn't understand why he likes that. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is that people, you cannot be happy until you accept you and be.
I disagree.
Stop faking.
And I disagree with this comment too. Talking about don't be in a relationship you don't want folks.
Well, I want to know.
That's right. I agree with that 100%. Don't sit up and play with my emotions and you really don't want to be in this.
So you want to be just claimed. You want people to know that no. So you worrying about what other people think. Oh, this my dude, this my chick.
I don't give a damn what nobody think, but what what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna come over here and benefit off of everything and then act like we a secret in public. No, that's what you ain't.
So you want to front for people. It ain't about the time that we spend together and us hanging out. You worrying about what other people around think.
Call it what you want to call it.
What I want to know.
That's fine.
Yeah. What I want to know.
That ain't.
I ain't got to put everything out there. Everybody ain't got to know who I'm dealing with. As long as we know we're unit together, I ain't got to tell nobody. Nobody got to know nothing.
I think but us bringing somebody out the closet has always been a dangerous game. But it's always been a dangerous thing to do, and I feel bad for people who've been pulled out the closet when they weren't ready. But I want to know what we'll never know. I want to know what their setup was in the beginning. I want to know what this is. Was this an agreed? We gonna keep this between us? And then did the guy start extorting him, saying, "If you don't do this and you don't say this, I'm gonna tell everybody." Now, I don't. That still doesn't lead. That still doesn't mean that doesn't give him the right to murder the young man. No, that's off the table.
Yeah.
Right.
But I would be interested to know what their agreement was in the beginning. And did the guy tell him, listen, please don't tell nobody? And the guy was like, I'm about to tell everybody. And I don't care what you think. And that's just that historically, that's a dangerous thing to do.
Not a secret. It's not a secret that we know. Tam says she don't want to be a secret. Fuck. But you're not. We know. You just want to be on front and stage for everybody. But yeah, Mike. So whatever the agreement was, obviously for him to out him.
I'm not gaslighting.
I'm not gaslighting anything. She's saying that I'm gaslighting.
Stop it. Jay Black. Jay Black.
No, sir. She called me son. I'm not. I'm not. We're together.
Now, I will say this.
Everybody all in our business. I ain't gotta tell everybody we're in a relationship. Me and you know, we going away. We're going to dinner. We're going on a trip. Whatever. We hanging out. Boom. It's us. I ain't got to announce all that. I don't want everybody in our business. That's fine with that. If you either be with me and rock with me or you don't. But you can't change the game in the ninth inning and then all of a sudden tell me, well, now I want to announce it. And then on top of that, for this guy, he's a black gay dude. That ain't accepted. I'm saying a regular relationship, but this is even 10 times got to be worse. We don't accept it. Let's just be honest. Call a spade a spade. A black gay man is not really truly
who doesn't accept it? Who doesn't accept it?
Truly.
Who doesn't accept it?
I don't know where
I'm saying a lot of people truly don't accept that.
A lot of people don't accept gay black women, white gay women, white gay men.
Well, a lot of women is more accepted than men.
Indian gay men, Indian gay women. It's the same thing.
Women and men are different. It's accepted differently. All right, I'm gonna say for some people, men and women are looked at differently.
Person should be who they are. Stop putting these representatives out here and making your life complicated. Just be you.
I think a person should be who they are, but in certain blocks in Philly, if you were to expose him, it could be detrimental to him. Mm-hmm. Now, once again, he's wrong. I just want to know what the circumstances. Was he extorting him on some old, sending him text messages like, I'm telling, unless we together, unless you tell everybody, I'm going to let everybody know. I'm going to let the boys that you be, all the little boys that you be out there on your squad with, I'm going to let them know. Once again, what he did is horrid. He should not have killed that young man. But I just want to warn people, when you get involved in something like this, and you're going to expose somebody for something they're not ready to be exposed for, is dangerous.
Very.
We can't agree to that. It is dangerous. Because there are guys who've done bids in jail who ain't going to admit to it.
He's only 20 years old, too.
And now we got 2 lives that are gone, but this show just gets sadder and sadder.
I know.
Y'all can act like all right. Y'all want to live in a fantasy world that think that everybody accepts the gay community.
We've been accepting the gay community.
They may say it on the surface, but deep down.
Because if you grew up in church, the damn minister of music was gay. The damn choir director was gay. So it's been accepted.
Well, obviously, in this case, it wasn't. In this case, it wasn't.
No,
he wasn't going to accept him being publicly.
He getting ready to go to jail with all the buttholes, and so
I know, but the young,
he gonna have fun in there because it ain't nothing but men. But so then nobody to out it.
Yeah, so, but then we got one person, another person.
We know now. We all know now. We all know now. The whole world knows.
But now we got another person who's not breathing anymore because of it.
Yeah.
But if you just would have walked away,
because he's a coward.
But if everybody would have walked away,
because he's a coward.
Sometimes you just got to walk away so you can live.
He a
coward. You gonna out me? All right, I'm out. This is over.
Like they both lost, and I don't know, but we'll never know the details of the story because it's just going to be a headline, so we'll never know what led up to this.
It's a lot. It's a lot if you Google it. It's a lot to read, but 20-year-old. His name is Caitlin Pratt, out of Philly. He was dating 29th Street Rich. That was a street name for the dude. So, but it's public. It's out there.
Yeah, everybody know now. We all know now. Yeah. The whole world know now.
Nasir Johnson, 20 years old. Yeah, Nasir and Caitlin Pratt. They both was 20.
Just walk away from it, y'all.
Just don't threaten to out people.
I don't think. I mean.
Don't make threats.
Forcing somebody to be outed on something like that.
To each his own at J Black. To each his own. Everybody rock out, do what they gotta do, mind my business. But there you go.
Boundaries matter.
Respect them. Respect them. Don't out me. Don't be out here talking about shiny dating, slow your roll. Mind your business.
But you dudes out here.
Mike, he got Stacy, right? That's his. What? No. Mind yours.
Don't know about minding business, but it's sad that they both, one person's going to be in jail for 20 years and the other person's going to be gone forever. I know his cousin, damn.
Oh, wow. Small world. Well,
yeah, when your name is Rich, 29th Street Rich. You probably want to chill. You probably want to chill a little bit on the threats. I'm not profiling. But when the streets know you by the street number that you live on,
the block you hang on.
That is a horrible. Oh man,
that's what it is.
Video.
We got another video.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but she done towed her car up behind this man. I don't know what he did. He must have did something that J Black would do.
You got 5 knocking at my door 6 in the morning. Trying to get all of my dough. You took out the window in my Benzo, and I just can't take it no more. Yeah. What the?
Wow.
Listen to Jay Black.
What are we doing?
Jay Black. Jay Black, what happened?
Wow.
You call somebody act like that. I was like, why she tearing up her car though? I'm not gonna tear my car.
You missed the first time. The first time is Mako. You can go to Mako and get it fixed. The second one, now you've totaled the car. Whoever it belongs to.
I was thinking that, Jeanette.
Y'all probably both.
He was provoking a lot. He was agitating it.
Oh my God. I'm not about to tear my car up over you. I would have just let him get his stuff and then go.
And just go, and your car would have been fine.
Jay Black, what happened?
Oh my God. This is what is going on with this world.
Car insurance, she on camera tearing the car up herself. So Lord.
And young lady, do you know if you would hit him and pin him up against that wall, the charges you're gonna face charges now for trying to hit him.
You know, at first I thought that was him, like his clothes, the way they were spread out on the ground.
Yeah.
I thought it was a baby at first. I said, wait, is that on something? I thought it was a baby on the ground. So he was trying to get his stuff out the trunk, and they arguing and beefing over whatever it is, child support or somebody cheated, one of the two. And then that's the first thing I thought. It was something like that.
Okay.
And now she's that mad, and he laughing at her. I think she just got more embarrassed that she missed. And that's why she kept going, to be honest.
Yeah, but you don't go 2 times.
Why you gonna run your car into the wall? No.
Yeah, she gave him a ride to begin with. That's the crazy thing. You gave him a ride to wherever he was going. He's getting the stuff out the car, and then she must have been thinking over in her head over and over. That's why, first of all, fellas, get what you can grab. Stop trying to get all your stuff at one time. Get what you can grab.
He's going to still try to get your stuff and get out there. She thought that he was going to be, no, baby, please, baby, please. And he like, all right, no, well, F it, I'm out. You just dropped me all, yep, yeah, this ain't working out. And he kept agitating. You could tell he's agitating her in the car, surely, the way he's agitating outside the car. So that just made it worse. And then she's like, boom. I see it.
Oh, but you know what? She wasn't even close.
And tear your car up at the same time. You do not try to kill somebody.
You attempted vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah,
he was mad. When we mad, we do certain things on our mind.
Queen born. Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, that was
her mom too. Because I'm like, why is she tearing up her car? Just let the joker go. Let him go. Just let him go.
So he was in the trunk. Oh, now that I gotta see the beginning again. Because now that I thought it was a baby on the ground, couldn't make out. So he was getting the stuff out the trunk.
Was a person on the ground.
Before you play it, just listen. Just think about the person who got this on video, because somebody really stayed steady and really they didn't say stop. They ain't trying detonate it. They ain't trying to help. They just literally just kept recording. They didn't even put no commentary. They just recorded the whole thing. It was like, look at this on what's going on. Go ahead. Let's see when she should have stopped.
You got 5 knocking at my door 6 in the morning.
She got close.
He was quick. He did a football move. Did you see the football move? Because she had him. She was in the direct. He just jerked it. Get out of here. Eat that. He had her. She had him. I mean, she had him in the direct line.
But I tell you what, the mistake she made. Instead of going directly at him, you got to go to where you think he going to duck to. All right, we're not promoting this. We're not promoting, but you gotta you assume he gonna go to the right, so you got to go far to the right. Watch.
No, he could have went to the left. Watch it get like he dipped at the last second.
He might have. She had to catch him in the middle. Go ahead. Go.
You got 5 knocking at my door 6 in the morning. Trying to get all of my stuff.
said, why did he walk out there to the car and he's sitting there banging on the hood? Just pick your stuff up and go, dude.
No, he
and whoever was recording that is, oh my God.
There should be an award for your recording. You should be nominated for something, yeah.
Well, they was moving the camera. I didn't even pay attention to that. They getting they moving, panning, left and right.
Wow. But the background music is hilarious.
He's quick. Every time she always had jerk to the left, jerk to the right. He was fast.
All right, do you think he was laughing at her, or was he screaming like, "Don't hit the car, don't do this to the car"? Was he laughing, Was he laughing?
He was laughing like, "You idiot, you missed, ha." Like he just agitated.
Then she gonna get out the car, walk around, and look and get girl.
Yeah, she's mad. Now at that point, it don't even matter. You know what? I done messed this car up anyway. Now let's go.
He better than me, because the first time you try to hit me with a car, I'm not playing no more games with you. I'm out.
She mad.
Wow,
Facts, Jacqueline.
That's a beater. Tried to run this man over. I understand being upset. I understand that, but you know
she gonna cry in the car.
You done rammed your car into the wall twice behind this man.
If the car make it home, because the way she rammed it the second time, it looked like some smoke was about to come out that hood. My little sister's man did this when we were little. She kept hitting him while he was driving in front of her and then drove into a wall. Jesus, Lala.
Yeah, that's real.
She could have killed herself. I mean, that's like people, these vehicles are.
We all get angry and we all want to do stuff like that at times, potentially. You know, so yeah.
I mean, you can
eat that.
You can maybe have a visual in your mind, but you don't do that to nobody. You do not do that. You know, some stuff you don't act out in real life.
The bad part is you got to drive home, and after you've calmed down, and then you park the car, and you're not even mad no more, and you just looking at the car like. And if you don't have insurance, first of all, if you have insurance, you don't want to call the insurance company because they're gonna ask you what happened.
What happened?
You got to make up a lie that
you hit and run.
Yeah, like
my baby dad did it.
Say hit and run because when the adjuster come out there and look at that car, they're gonna be like, "Now what happened again?"
Reported stolen.
Yeah, reported stolen. Report that bad boy stolen.
ASAP.
Yeah, somebody stole it and I recovered it.
Now you on a bus tomorrow going to work. Oh man, come on. You on a train. That was a Honda Accord. Was that a Honda Accord? Oh, this shit chills out.
You got 5 knocking at my door 6 in the morning.
Is it a Nissan?
It looked like a Chrysler. I don't know.
Whatever it is, it was nice. It was nice enough it shouldn't be wrecked like that.
Oh God.
Oh damn, she ran a man over and then took him to the hospital.
Well, what's the point of that? Like, why would you take me to the hospital after you realize? Come on,
I just wanted to let you know that it can go down. Now let's go get you fixed up so we can keep going with our day.
I can't believe
you better not tell them what happened. You better tell them at the hospital. Yeah. Some people go through that where you go to the doctors and they lie and say, well, yeah, I fell down the steps or this and that, you know.
Yo, I can't believe the people that we got. Everybody, we've got 2 different stories on people who've seen this.
Like somebody get hit by a car and get ran over.
I've never in my life seen this happen.
I ain't never seen nobody get hit by. Now, I did see a video before a girl went to confront the side chick.
Toxic.
And the girl had the door open or something, and the girl was standing there, and the side chick, put through the car in reverse and drove off and drugged the girl. And the girl ended up being in a coma and paralyzed.
Why did she hang on?
She probably had no choice. They got the DU. Go ahead, Shani.
She shouldn't have. Like, some stuff ain't even worth approaching.
Don't put yourself in situations where you can't take it. If you know the drama's there, you ain't built for it. Leave it alone. How about that?
I'm not built for it.
Just walk away. It ain't no need to do.
Yeah, just
all
go.
of that.
If you can't handle it,
please
just get out the kitchen. All them cliches.
No, there was one lady who was so drunk, and this is a tragic story. she ran over somebody and didn't know it. She didn't realize it till she came back out the next morning. He was on the car. He was dead on the car.
Oh, he was stuck in the car.
Yes, and he was dead on the car. True story.
Yeah, I remember
True
that.
story.
Yeah.
How you stuck on the car if I hit you on the outside?
I don't know.
His head and stuff was all in the car. Like his head went through the
Swear
windshield.
on everything.
And she
Google
drove
it.
And you don't know somebody's head in your windshield.
That's how drunk she was. She came out the next morning.
She parked in the garage, woke up and came out and found a man in her car, neck all cut and stuff.
Ain't that much drunk in the world. You know, not you ain't somebody had a head in the windshield, but okay.
I mean, you know what? I've been so high that I done blacked out and forgot a few things, so I don't know.
Yeah, I done checked my car.
But toxic relationships, people, if you can avoid them, avoid them. But I understand love is love. You love the person and you want to try to make it work. Just know that it comes with drama.
It don't. It's not. That's the problem. It's not supposed to. It's not supposed to come with that much drama.
Bullshit, but I mean, I don't think it got to get toxic. Somebody got to, say, okay, let me take a break from this. This is too much for me, so I'm gonna chill for a minute.
Yeah, now J. Marie, she got a story about a dude I work with and tried to run him over. Gee, what is the deal with these cars?
And they work together.
Wow.
Yeah.
My nerves wouldn't be right for a while. You try to hit me with a car twice, but the dude really ducked twice. Like he was really Frogger. He was really, I'm leaving.
Watch them shows, reality shows or movies where they can do that and then everything okay at the end.
I don't think I ever been that mad that I wanted to mess up the car. I don't know, but
I would tear my shit up. My shit up that
we have those feelings at times.
No.
When you destroy your own.
Jay, you tried to run somebody over with your car?
I said feelings, but you have rational moments. But yeah, you want to rant? Yeah, absolutely. It can be personal.
I thought about running over somebody. Yeah, but am I gonna do it though?
No, that's why. That's what common sense and logic kicks in. But you can.
No. Y'all two have both envisioned running somebody over with a car.
I have.
Yeah, and the road every day.
Absolutely. Relationship.
I'd be like, oh, I wish I had a monster truck because I just run over this man that cut me off.
Yep.
I ain't gonna do it.
I want to ram. Yes, absolutely.
Once again, y'all, this is another prime example on how Jay Black and Shawny Scott are the same damn person. One is just male and one is female. That is the only difference.
Oh, shoot, I done thought about it. Shoot, I'm like, if I had a monster truck. Or somebody mean to me on the road, I'd be like, if I had a big car, I'd run over that car and just crush it.
Oh,
don't get mad at me. You're in the fast lane and you're not going fast enough, and I go around you, and then you want to try to speed up behind me.
And you race.
Right, so now let's play.
And looking at me.
Let's play.
I never understood why people get mad at somebody going around you and passing you. Yeah. Listen, if I'm in the left lane and I'm doing 85, I'm not moving. If you want to go around me, you want to do 90.
You're the problem. You're the problem. Get out my effing way.
85.
I just said, get out my way. If I'm doing 90, 95, you're in the fast lane. Obviously, I'm going faster than you. Move.
Jay, it's called the fast lane. It's not called break the law lane.
No, move out the way.
It's called do the speed limit lane.
Now I'm going to get in front of you, and now I'm going to slow down. Now we're going to have problems. So
now you're the problem. Just pass me.
Yes,
I'm not gonna do all that.
Yes, get out the way.
Just pass me.
I hate that. If the speed limit is 70, you're doing 85. So if I'm doing 90, you're not going to move.
I'm doing 15 miles.
You expect the people to move out your way.
Do you understand, Shawny?
Get out my way.
In Texas, they don't. In Texas, they don't have this, but in Philly and Jersey, they have points that they put on your license. If you're 15 miles over the speed limit and they pull you over, that's an automatic 2 to 3 points on your license.
Like
your insurance goes up like $1,500.
Oh,
yes, that's what they do in Jersey.
Damn.
So if you're doing 80, if you're doing 85, if you're doing 85, that's fast enough. Just go around me. You
can't justify my speed. You're speeding, and you can't just put a limit on my speeding if you're speeding.
I'm going as fast as possible.
No, Mike, you're wrong. Get out that lane. Get out that lane. That irritates my soul.
Jay, if they going slow and you go around them, why you gonna get in front of them and go slow? I thought you was trying to get somewhere.
No, what I do is when you're going slow and I pass you, I don't blink. I don't put my blinker on, and I not cut you, but I come close enough
why?
It's like because you need to move.
I ain't doing all that because
move.
Hold up. Hold on, Shawnee. True story. This is the last time I cursed at Jay Black. Now, mind you, the reason why he's driving is because I'm intoxicated. We coming from New York years ago, right? We in my Infinity. I wake up, this dude is doing like 105 miles an hour, racing a car on the turnpike. If we were gonna do that, I should have just driven. If we was gonna roll the dice like that, I said, Jay, what are you doing?
I was in
and he was like,
control.
no, dude trying to play with me.
He
It's not even your car. It's not your car.
I do have some road issues. There are times I'm like, what am I doing? Like, it's times that, like, what was I just thinking? Like, why? I would tell lady, I don't know why I just did that.
And Shawnee,
like,
I don't even
got
keep
caught up in the moment. It's like,
I don't even keep up on like rotating my tires. So all I'm thinking is one of my tires is gonna pop and we gonna die just because Jay Black wanted to mess with somebody at 3:00 in the morning on the turnpike. Like literally,
just
you know
get
what?
out the fast lane.
You know what woke me up, Shawnee, was the noise of the car going. I said, what? My car's never made that noise.
You saw me real quick.
What are you doing?
You trying to play somebody?
I never forget. I popped up. I said, slow. Like I had to yell at this guy to slow down.
I said, what did you say? What did you say?
I was like, slow the fuck down. What are you trying to? Why are you trying to race somebody? We don't even know him. I always gets me. I was like, we don't even know this dude. What are you doing? Like my speedometer is shaking. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I do got a little road rage, a little bit in me. Yeah,
man.
I take it too
Now, me
far
and Jay Black
sometimes.
not the same person because I had a thought I do a little cussing and then I'm good.
No, the cussing don't do nothing.
I'm not getting ready to go race nobody. I'm not about to cut nobody off. I'm not about to get in front of them and push the brakes.
Oh, he wants to cut people off. He wants to slam the brakes in front of him. He wants to do 90 and veer a little bit.
And then say some cuss words and keep going.
Jay Black would do 95 in the car and try and pump fake like he's on the basketball court and try and pump fake to the left and just give you a fake just real quick. Like, what are we doing 95 miles an hour, dog? One pump fake and we flipping. Everybody got RIP t-shirts on. Like, what are we doing? All right.
Just get out the way. Don't test people.
At least we ended this toxic show on a laugh. Yes, just we might have to change this title to toxic relationships. Ah, man.
Yeah.
You one of them, Mike?
Yeah, that's Mike. Just Mike. I'm going fast. I'm already going over the speed limit. You go
Stacey
around.
Mitchell.
What?
I'm doing 85 miles an hour. Just go around me. I don't care if you go around me. I have no problem. If you want to risk your life, Stacey. You're not getting there no faster. I just hope you get there. Y'all, I'm cursing, not slamming brakes, all that crazy shit. I'm trying to tell you.
Man, I did some crazy stuff.
I cuss them out to myself.
Let me tell you in Texas. Don't follow nobody in Texas unless you got a gun in the car. That's all I'm telling you. Don't follow nobody in Texas.
Everybody got a gun in Texas.
If you don't have a gun in your mind, I don't even beep the horn. Don't even beep the horn if you ain't got a gun in your car. Just leave it alone. I'm telling you. It's a whole nother world over there. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap it up. Roddy Perry Live is up next. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything. Happiness, you don't. So fight for that and never let anybody take it from you. Takeover Legends, y'all. We out. Tomorrow morning, we will see y'all tomorrow. Leah on tomorrow?
Thursday.
Leah Fraser. Wellness Wednesday tomorrow?
Yes.
Nurse practitioner. Roddy Perry up next. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top.